Okay, I'm going to do fried chicken and pasta. Yeah, I'm doing fried chicken and pasta. Yum. Okay, so going to get out the frying pan and the olive oil. So I want to set that up first. Olive oil. Set that up first. There's some in it. There isn't much. Some more of that. Now, I've got that set. Now, I'm going to cut up chicken and then I'm going to get pasta ready at the same time. So, I have got to get that out. Get that pasta ready at the same time. So I've got to get pasta, which is probably going to be that one. Now open that up. And I'm going to get it ready with half a cup of milk, one cup of milk, 1 cup of water. Because, or is it 1 cup of milk, half a cup of water? I'm trying to think. I'm going to get it ready at the same time so that I can do my chicken as well. Okay. Now, getting a cutting board. And as soon as I get this chicken ready, I'm going to set up the pasta as well. So, getting a knife out, then I'm going to put a teaspoon of butter in with the pasta, because then that's ready. So a teaspoon of butter. Okay, I'm just going to knock this off a bit. Okay, that's a good amount of butter. That's good. Teaspoon of butter. Okay. Then I'm going to cut the chicken up. I'm going to just throw that in the bin, it might as well go. There's not much left. Not much left. Now, I'm going to cut the chicken. And then I'm going to oh, these sausages. They're sausages. Okay. Oh no, it's chicken, I believe. I'm going to cut the chicken. And then Is it steak or chicken? Oh, it's marinated steak. Hey, I can do beef pasta. I can too. Okay, never mind, I'm gonna fry this beef when I've cut it up. Cut the beef and start frying it, because I don't want to have it with a steak sandwich, I want it with pasta. So that's what's going to happen. Since it's steak, not chicken, I don't care either. I don't care at all, so long as it's what I want to eat. Yum, beef, nice. I love beef. Having beef with pasta. A lot of steak there, God. A lot of steak. I love steak, especially if I can cut up marinated steak. Oh, it's freezing cold. Oh, it's freezing. Really cold. Very cold. Okay. So I got the steak, and what I'm doing now, I'll be doing the pasta. But, yeah, while I'm doing that, there's a few things I want to talk about. Yeah, I am starting to think that maybe I know I can put meat in the freezer, but I'm starting to think that maybe I shouldn't put meat in the freezer because it's too hard to identify what is and what isn't for cooking straight away. So, you know, I realise there's no chicken in the freezer, no chicken, so I have to get chicken breast because there's no chicken. So yeah, I'm spending heaps of money when I don't need to. But yeah, I don't have any bloody chicken till I get it next week. So now I have to use whatever with pasta. And then I'll be making sausages on bread. In fact, what have I got in the freezer? Sausages and bread. Just ice cream at the top there. Sausages. There's another pack of sausages. Chicken sausages, I believe. No, I don't. I do want chicken sausages, actually. I do. So I can have chicken sausages tomorrow. They can go. I don't want the lollies anywhere near the chicken, or the flour near the chicken either. So I can do chicken sausages with something. Don't know what I'll have it with. Probably peas and corn and a bit of rice, I believe, tomorrow. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing. So yeah, I have a big bit of fried up marinated steak cut into bits. With pasta. So, I'm going to put this in the bin, and the recording is going to be quite long. So, yeah, just a long recording caution, because I'll be talking a lot while I cook. Just got to put these dishes away. And, yeah, I'll be putting those dishes. Oh no, there's no dishes to do. Okay. Alright, I'm going to set up this dishwater then. So yeah, I'm going to be doing chicken sausages with rice and that tomorrow, and chicken and steak and pasta tonight. And any leftover bits of steak will be going on bread tomorrow for lunch. Because that way I can put some of the steak in a container for bread, and some of it will be going into the pasta. So that's a good idea. It's the same if I did fried chicken. If I didn't want a whole chicken breast in my pasta, I'd have half of the chopped up bits of chicken for sandwiches. That's all I do. So yeah, I just use some of what I want for what I'm having for dinner, and the rest of it's for something else. I'm going to quickly do the dishes because they need doing, and then I'm going to set up this pasta properly. I'm going to do half a cup of water and 1 cup of milk. And yeah, then I'm just going to cook the pasta. While I fry up my meat, then I'm going to tip my pasta from the saucepan into the fry pan and mix it together after putting some of the steak aside. Then I'm going to wash the saucepan. I'll be washing the saucepan. Straight away. Because the less dishes I have to do, the better. That's as far as I'm concerned. Next week when I get, oh yeah, I need more bloody beef and chicken. I want to make beef stir fry, and I want to make a marinade as well. Marinade for the beef, so I can do marinated beef. Marinated beef stir fry. Actually, I'm a dickhead. I've already got cooking marinade. I can buy the piece of beef and then bloody cut it up, and that's right, and use cooking marinade in. Oh, what a dickhead. What a stupid idiot. Oh well, whatever. So I'm getting my dishes done because I know they'll get done and then don't bloody worry about them. I'm doing the dishes as I go. The other thing I'd like to know, Steph, is listening. How do you do a turkey leg in the oven? Because I haven't done a turkey leg before, and I'd like to know how it's done properly. Because that way I'm sure that I can actually do it. Because I would like to try to do it. You know, I really want to try to do it. Okay, wash this cutting board really well. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wring the water back into the sink. I'm going to rinse the dishcloth out, and that water feels and smells dirty, so I'm going to clean that water out and get some more clean dishwater put in there. It really stinks of yuppie rotten meat. Ugh. Yeah. And when I do my cups of milk and water, the OT will say use a half cup to make exactly half a cup of this and whole cup of that. If you ask me, I just do guesswork. I just do guesswork. I don't even bother trying to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing. I just take a guess and hope for the best. That I would hope that I know what I'm doing. Oh, there's stuff all over the bench. Like water and everywhere. Oh no! Fuck! Stuff everywhere. Oh. Rubbish all over the place. Yuck. That's disgusting. So I'm gonna get something for the steak and something for pasta. Okay, so I'm going to do pasta over this way. So I'm going to get a full cup. 1, 2, 3, 4. I only use a full cup. So I'm going to make thereabouts of about half a cup of water. Doesn't have to be exact, it has to be thereabouts. Okay, has to be thereabouts. Then I'm going to use a full cup of milk. Full cup of milk. A full cup of milk. Yeah, that's perfect. Full cup of milk. Now I'm going to turn on my stove and I'm going to turn on the fry pan, start it on high at first, and then I'm going to take the milk over to the fry pan, saucepan rather, put that in there, and make sure that's, yep, let it go for a minute. Then I'm going to put that over here. That's at about right hand side, left hand side. Okay, right hand side. Okay, I'm going to turn that up high at first. What is that? Okay. And then I'm going to cook my steak and my pasta all at the same time, and then maybe I might use that whole lot of the steak, eh? We'll just have to see what I think at the time. So yeah, currently my steak is cooking, is starting to warm up. I'm actually going to do chicken sausages and then cut them up, and then do rice with it, and do like, oh yeah, I could make like a fried rice with eggs, rice, peas, corn, red onion and chicken sausage. Oh yum, it won't have bacon, it'll just have sausage. Oh yum, I could do that instead. Oh, yum. Could beat one egg at a time and then slowly add it to my rice. But you'd have to let the rice cool completely. So I'd have to cook the rice tomorrow. So what I can do is cook 2 cups of rice, but I can let it soak for half an hour as I do my chicken sausages. Sorry, I've got that wrong. I could wait until like tomorrow afternoon at like 4 o'clock and put the rice on, but don't start cooking the rice for until at least 4:30. And while I'm doing the rice, sorry, that's when I can't be doing the sausages because I've got to wait for the rice to cool off properly. Oh, that's right. Well, not totally cool off, but I'd have to put the rice on at 3:30, cook it by 4:30, whatever time it takes, and then turn the rice cooker off. Cook my chicken sausages, cut up my chicken sausages because the rice will be cooling off as I cut it up. Throw in the peas and corn and red onion, cook it until it's only just lightly cooked. Then throw in some eggs and then throw in the sausages and the rice. Now, you know, like cook it all up and yeah, set it aside. I'm going to do that on recording as well. It's going to be really, really, really yum. It's going to be extremely nice, like very nice. So I'm cooking up my beef now. I reckon I could just have all of this with pasta, all of it. I reckon I can. It'll be nice. Now I'm going to turn that down. And I'm going to turn that down now, simmer. So I've got to undo the stuff from the bottom, it's stuck on the bottom. I'm going to simmer that. Keep that on simmer. Keep that on simmer. And let that cook really well. Okay, let that cook very well. Lid on. If I can find the lid. Put the lid on the simmering pan because I want to keep the heat in. I want to keep the heat in when it's simmering. People say, oh, you don't have to put the lid on the saucepan. Well, that's what a lid's for. You put it on. When you're doing cooking, you put the lid on the saucepan. That's how you do it. And then I'm going to lightly fry the red onion when I'm sure that my steak is nearly cooked up. I'm going to lightly fry the red onion. And then I'm going to use Oh, I might use a bit of topside beef. Might buy a bit of topside steak and dice it up and use it to make like a beef stir fry with noodles. Yum, that'll be nice. Yum! Bit of vegetables, yum. I might get shredded stir fry. Yum! Okay, now I take the lid off that thing. Stir the pasta, yeah, because it's going to get stuck on the bottom. It's going to really stick on the bottom. That's what's going to happen. A little bit of extra water, a little bit. Just like a tad water, just not much. I can put chopped tomatoes in that. Oh yum! I'm going to do that. I'm going to put chopped tomatoes in it. Oh yum! Oh yum! I'm going to put chopped tomatoes in it. Okay. Mix that steak around a little bit. I'm going to put chopped tomatoes in it. Chopped tomatoes, and I need to get that cutting board back and do an onion. What a dickhead, I can put that cutting board on the mat there. What a stupid idiot. Never thought of that. What a fucking dickhead. What a retard. Okay, so got to stir this pasta again. I'll get it from here where the actual thing was. Oh no, where is the thing? I can't find it. There it is. You've got to stir the pasta. You've got to keep stirring it so it doesn't stick on the bottom. I want to get some chopped tomatoes, and I've forgotten if I've got them or not. I might have them. I can't be sure. I can't be sure about that. Where is it? There's the thing. Okay. I reckon a bit of beef in stir fry would go wonderfully with stir fry. So you don't always need steak for sandwiches. Sometimes you just need steak for other things, not always just sandwiches. Okay, I want to check for tomatoes. I may not have any tomatoes. which will kind of really piss me off because it means I'm going to have to buy some tomatoes. That's not going to be good. I need some beetroot there, condensed milk. What's this one? Lipids. Tell me. The labels have either been ripped off or I can't. Oh, Jesus. Did she rip the labels off? No, maybe it's just not.
Product TCC coconut milk 400 milliliters.
No, that's not good. That isn't what I wanted. There's a lot of coconut milk.
Product Kangaroo coconut milk 400
Heaps
milliliters.
of coconut milk.
Product
Heaps of
description
it.
cooking sauce.
I've got a lot of coconut milk. Lots of it. Oh my god. And I've got heaps of condensed milk as well. So I don't have a tin of tomatoes.
Product TCC coconut cream
Yeah,
400 milliliters.
cream. That's alright, I'll be using it for beef stir fry.
Nothing
That's
to
right.
erase.
Means
Powering down.
I need to get. Means that I need to get some tin tomatoes. Now that I know. Now that I know I need them. Where's the saucepan? Got it. I want a bit of red onion in this. A bit of red onion in that. Or not. Well, it doesn't need red onion, but I could put it in. Lightly cook it. Doesn't have to be fully cooked. Just be, I do prefer brown onion in cooking. I can do red onion. God. Where's this freaking... Damn it. Gotta keep mixing it to stop it getting sticky and everything. God. Onion, hey? I can throw an onion in there easily. Just put that on the non-stick mat and get away with it. Get away with it, hey? They're rotten, yes, that one's... Just assume it's okay. They go soft after a while. Okay, then you just have it on a non-slip board and you cut away. Cut away without even worrying about the board slipping, because it won't. It ain't gonna slip on this non-slip board. Put all the rotten shit over there. Okay, fix it up in a minute, eh? You just put the skin to one side and then you cut the onion. Then you take the skin away and you put it in the bin or do whatever you want, or eat it, or shouldn't eat pumpkin skin, but some people eat it. Don't know why some people choose to eat it, but I think it's quite disgusting, quite yuck. Just going to lightly dice this. Dice it as I go along so that it's done properly. Okay. Okay. I'm going to put a little bit of that onion in, not too much of it. I don't want too much red onion in my dinner today. Going to put a handful of it in. Just going to put a little handful of onions in because I don't want too much. The rest of it's just going to go in the fridge in the container, and so just a good handful of onion is good enough. I'm going to mix the pasta around a bit more. Oh, yuck, it's getting all burnt and dirty. Shit, it's getting burnt up. Getting a bit burnt up. Okay, now I'm going to finish doing that. Don't want it to be all burnt and yuck. Now I'm going to pick that up. So yeah, I'll be doing a lot of stuff with beef and chicken in coming weeks, making stir fries and rice dishes and everything. So I don't need to go out to buy dinner, I can just make it. Like, I'm going to be making sweet and sour chicken, which is absolutely beautiful, and you can do similar with sweet and sour pork. You can do very similar with sweet and sour pork and rice. Yum. Absolutely beautiful. You can do sweet and sour chicken, sweet and sour pork, curried beef, curried whatever. Oh my god. think I need to turn that down a bit too high. Now I'm going to turn that off so that it's totally turned off of the heat. Then I'm going to mix that steak around a bit more. Now I'm going to, because I keep having to stir that pasta constantly, till the heat is doing well enough, finishing the cooking process without having the thing turned on. Don't even need the thing turned on, it's still hot and it's still cooking. You'll have to turn it on low, I believe, just to kind of keep the heat in, because it's I want it to finish cooking. Has to finish cooking. Now it's being a tart. I hate this fucking stove, it's so stupid. It's so fucking... You get it set up so it's cooking properly and then you turn it down and it doesn't cook enough. God. I'm going to turn that off. Doesn't need to keep cooking yet. Stove is a real tart. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot of stir fry in the coming weeks, which will be good. It'll be very good. I think the other thing about putting meat in the freezer is I'm thinking about just doing meat that I know what it is. For example, say I wanted to cook something tomorrow night for dinner, that would go in the fridge. If I wanted something in the freezer for the next 6 weeks away, or maybe to cook in the next 3 weeks, I'd get sausages that I know that I want to cook them. Then I would get a different type of sausages, put them in the fridge for tomorrow or the next day. Now the stove isn't working. That's on the left thing and that's on the right. I'm going to turn it up high. Actually, no, I'm going to turn it down to there. That's why it wasn't cooking properly, because it was on the other one instead. God, fuck. So yeah, what I was trying to say is I was going to do foods like, if I wanted to do beef and chicken stir fry for the next 4 weeks, I'd put 2 things of chicken and 2 things of beef in the fridge. I might want to do sausages tomorrow night and steak, as in steak and veggies, the next night. So I can put steak and sausages in the fridge and then another type of beef in the freezer for the next week. And that way I know I'm not getting out the wrong meat. Nearly done with it. Okay. Just have to thicken up that sauce a bit and then tip it in with the stack. I'm going to put that on low now to make it keep going. Stove is a real tart. There we go, that's better. That is a lot better. Now, I'm going to turn that off and finish letting it thicken up in the heat. Then I'm going to tip all that into the saucepan here. Now, I'm going to let that cool off a little bit with just letting it sit, letting it rest, like not too long, but get this unstuck from the bottom, then tip pasta in. Okay, now I'm going to get the pasta and put that in and tip that in. Got it. Now I'm going to put that in the sink and I'm going to mix that together up high, like a little bit, put it on simmer and mix. Because what you do when the sauce in the pasta mix is thickened but not congealed yet, you then fold that into your other mixture like steak or chicken or whatever. You fold that in and it thickens up around your other mixture. Then it combines the meat and the pasta mixture together like one thick mixture. Then you know it's all ready to eat. Now, it's not sitting properly on the heat. There we go. Just going to give it one more quick, because you want it to be mixed and coated through the pasta and steak, all coated together. Then you've got to turn it off. Then you've got to turn it off. And here's my doctor saying, "Are you sure that you can cook properly?" It's like, yeah mate. The OT is just going to make sure that I get really sick so that she can get into trouble because she thinks it's fun to hurt people. No, I don't think so, and I think he needs to kind of get a grip on himself a bit and kind of realise that, you know, the OT is not there to hurt anybody. She is not there to cause any pain for anybody. She's not going to do that. She's not allowed. If she did all of that, she'd get into trouble. She's not allowed to hurt anybody like that. She's not allowed to do it. If she didn't think I could manage, she wouldn't be letting me do this. Oh. She wouldn't be allowing me to do stuff if she didn't think I could manage. You know, people need to think before they go saying stuff. So yeah, you're going to let that rest for a few minutes to let the steam off. Then use a bowl to serve it into. If there's one thing I forgot to do, I forgot to make sure that the steak was fully cooked before adding the onion, which means that the onion's cooked for way longer than what I wanted it to cook for. Oh well, whatever. Oh well, it'll still be nice enough. It'll still be nice enough. Okay, so I can now clean up the dishes. Serve the food into the bowl and then clean up the fry pan. And then that's all the dishes that I've got to do, besides cleaning up the stove and the bench. I feel pretty good about what I did today actually. I feel pretty good. So, where's the other cup? Oh, don't tell me I'm losing another cup. Wash that wooden spoon. Saucepan. I need to buy another larger saucepan. Here we go. I'm going to scrub the bottom of this friggin' saucepan until it's all scrubbed off. Oh my god. Damn it. That's what I hate about cleaning. You do it now, you don't have to do it later. Okay. Right. Pretty clean. And then now I'm going to clean the cutting board up. Chuck that pumpkin skin. Oh, I've got to clean the knife too. I forgot about the knife. Okay, cleaning the cutting board. If I think to put the rest of the onion away. It's lucky that I washed my fingers before I've even done anything, because I don't want any bullshit to go on with me contaminating food. I don't want that. Do not want that at all. Onion can go for other things like sandwiches or something. I might do, what will I do tomorrow? I'm doing sausages with rice. so then I could do something. Yeah, I don't know. I could do something with the onion. Do something with the onion. Don't know what it would be, but it would be something. No, I'm going to wash the fry pan in the sink anyway, no, it doesn't matter. It's okay. Dry the bench over here. Put that into the pasta and use it as a server to serve up the food. Something's not right with this. Time to serve up my dinner. The way I'm going to do it is I'm going to hold the bowl over this way. I'm going to bring the food closer to me, get a big scoop, bring it to the bowl and tip it in, bring up another scoop, put it into the bowl. Then keep doing it till it's all gone. Then take the rest of this. Then tip up, bring it out. Same with when I do sausages and rice. Now I'm going to clean all that up and let that have a rest while I clean up. Then I can take it to the table and eat. I don't clean up after I eat, I clean up before I eat. It means making sure that the food is really hot so that when I go to sit down and eat, it will be very warm and it won't have had enough time to get cold yet, but I have enough time to clean up while the food is really hot. There's people who go, oh, I have to eat because otherwise the food gets cold. Well, I don't have very much sympathy, because if you let mess go everywhere, I do it like I do depending on if you've got someone in your house who can take turns at doing the dishes, like you have a group of people and someone does the dishes, and then each time someone takes turn doing dishes, that's fine. But if it's just yourself, you've got to like clean up everything before you eat, because otherwise there's too much mess everywhere, and by the time you get back to cleaning the mess, it's all like solidified and hard when it's on the bench, and it's hard when it's in the saucepan. It just solidifies really hard, and it's just bad. So you've got to clean up before you eat, when the food is still relatively easy to take off of all of the surfaces. So yeah, when I clean up all my dishes, then I'll have nothing to do except for my bowl of pasta. When I eat it, then I'll have a bowl to wash up. That's all that I'll have. Won't have anything else to wash apart from wiping that bench over and making sure that that's all clean. There'll be nothing else for me to actually do. So now I can take the pasta, put that bowl over to the side, then clean up over here, because it will be all ready to clean up. All that mess is ready to physically clean away. So now I can clean everything up without even worrying about any complaints or nothing. I'm now cleaning up the bench, cleaning everything up here. Oh, there's food all over the bench. That's a bit of a fucker. Anyway, hey, at least I'm not doing what I used to do, which is making a massive mess because I put too much food in a plate, when I should have served up enough food, put the rest in a little container, and then I would know that, yeah, it's ready to eat the next day. You know, like, yeah. Anyway, whatever. I cleaned up all that stove. Cleaned it all up. Okay. Now I'm going to take all that onion skin to the rubbish bin. All that juice gets, all that stupid moisture in the onion skin dries up after a while, and then you take it to the bin. It's gone. give it a bit of a quick clean over here. Get them out of the bit of a quick wipe. Yeah, that's better. That's good. Pretty clean. Right. Then I can put that onion in the fridge. The other thing that I used to do is forget when I put things on the bench. I'd forget that it's on the bench. Well, now when I clean up, I go over both benches again, whether or not they actually need cleaning. Just because, you know, after a while you get sick of having to chuck things out or scan, like put stuff away really quick because you forgot about it all of a sudden. Like, it can be a bit of a drain on the system after a while. So yeah, eventually it's like, for God's sake, I need to bloody I need to freaking actually check both sides of the bench, actually feel everything and make sure it's all where it needs to be, and then I can relax. And now I've only got a pasta bowl to clean up. Isn't that amazing? But yeah, I do have sympathy for not cleaning up straight away after eating, but when you can, I think people should clean up straight away. I just think it's common sense and common courtesy to do so. Otherwise you come back to dinner and come back to the kitchen and it's a mess, and it's hard to clean stuff off the kitchen benches and whatnot. Oh my God, let's give this a try. Oh, yum. Yum.
Stop button.
Well,
1 hour ago. Stephanie. Pause button.
I'm going to get going for a while. It is 10 points. Yum. And I'll be back tomorrow with another meal preparation. I will be doing another meal, a really good one.
Stop button.
So, I'll speak to everyone later.